right, begin.
What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys woke up happy and healthy this morning. That's the most important thing. Now, before we go any further, I'm going to ask you guys a favor. Go ahead and hit that like button and also smash that share button so we can push this video through the algorithm and hopefully get this channel to where it needs to be. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and dive face first into the drama. And I want to talk about my man Al B. Sure and the concerns that he has in regards to his ex-wife Kim Porter. Now, first and foremost, for those of you who've been following me tight, you know that I've had my suspicions in regards to how Kim Porter left this earth since day one. I happen to be extremely apprehensive to believe that a healthy woman in Kim Porter, the way she took care of her body, prematurely left us due to pneumonia. I just can't believe it. It's something, in my opinion, it's something wrong. It's something wrong here, right? I can't stress this enough. Now, I would never speak for another man, right? I don't do that. A man should have his own voice and come up with his own conclusions and thoughts and opinions. So I'm not speaking for Al B. Sure, right? But Al B. Sure seems to feel the same way that I do. And he was once married to Kim, right? So I wanted to come on here and talk about a post, a cryptic post that Al B. Sure made. And it has a lot of people buzzing and talking, and they're trying to figure out what is Al B. Sure alluding to. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys up front that what Al B. Sure initially posted was edited. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you the edited post. And then after that, I'm going to read you the initial post that Al B. Sure made on his Instagram. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it out. So Al B. Sure says, she sent me this saying, life imitating art, art imitates life. Now it all makes sense. #star at Fox. She told me other stuff too. She was running a marathon. Then it seems he commented on his own post and he says, you would never believe what she went through. Now, like I said previously, that was the edited version. Now I'm going to read you all the initial post, right? So I want you guys to realize the changes, or recognize the changes rather. So it says, she sent me this saying, life imitating art, art imitates life. Now it makes sense. #star at Fox. She told me other stuff too. She was running. I said call the #FBI. All right, so you guys heard that, right? And so basically, in my opinion, with Al B. Sure actually hashtagging the FBI, this sent a message to the FBI as if Al B. Sure would like to have an open investigation in regards to what happened to his ex-wife and Kim Porter. And to be honest, I think it's been long overdue for an open investigation to be conducted to get to the core root of the problem and to expose the truth. Now, with that said, let's try to do our best to dissect what Kim Porter actually sent Al B. Sure when she said life imitating art and art imitates life, because this is very deep and I'm going to try to do my best to explain this because I'm lost, just like the rest of the individuals that I saw in the comments trying to figure out what in the world Al B. Sure was getting at. What was Al B. Sure trying to say? So when I did some research, there was a writer back in 300 BC by the name of Aristotle that had concluded that art not only imitates nature, but it also completes its deficiencies, right? Now, it also says here, Aristotle concludes that tragedy is more refined art and imitates life. The observation that a creative work was inspired by true events based on a true story. The phrase art imitates life was used by Aristotle in ancient Greece around 300 BC. Elsewhere, Aristotle says art imitates nature. Now, there was also a writer by the name of Oscar Wilde, and it says here when I was looking it up, it says, what did Oscar Wilde mean when he wrote that life imitates art far more than art imitates life? Simply put, this quote from The Decay of Lying in 1891 is about how art affects the way we look at the world around us. One of Wilde's ideas is that we appreciate the beauty of fog in nature today because painters such as Turner revealed that beauty. So it seems that the writer Aristotle felt that art imitates life due to the fact that he felt that all art was mimicked and imitated. And more importantly, he thought that art was imitated by what you experience in life, what you go through. But Oscar Wilde felt, and he had a difference in opinion, because he felt that art can make you see things and feel things that you normally wouldn't see or feel. So therefore, life imitates art. That's what I'm getting from it. Now, in my opinion, both of these writers are correct, because the things that you go through in life, can inspire art. That's why we have musicians and things of that nature, right? And then also, when you take a look around you, there's art everywhere. So you can be inspired by someone else's art, right? So both of them, in my opinion, are correct in their analysis. But I'm thinking, right? How does this apply to Kim Porter? And what was she trying to convey to Al B. Sure when she sent him that message, right? That life imitates art and art imitates life. This is very deep. So if we start with the concept of Aristotle, where he feels that art imitates life, basically Kim Porter could be saying, hey, my life is a direct reflection of the choices that I made in my life. And because of those choices, I've come to terms with that reality. And because of that reality, it has created many pieces of the puzzle that I'm trying to solve to create a better picture of my life. Because right now, I'm not satisfied with the painting of my life so far. Now, I'm pretty sure there's some things that she did enjoy about her life, like her kids and things of that nature. So they're excluded. And also, let's keep in mind that I'm speaking from the standpoint of what Al B. Sure posted. And basically he said, along with what Kim sent him, that life imitates art and art imitates life, that Kim told him other stuff too, which leaves me to believe that Kim was telling Al B. Sure some things that had a negative impact on her life. Now, let's go ahead and dissect Oscar Wilde's analogy, where he believes that art imitates life. So let's keep in mind that Oscar Wilde felt that the things around you, right, contributed to your life and that it created art. So take a look at Kim Porter. She had Diddy around her. Who did Diddy have around him? The people that Diddy had around him affected Kim. It trickled down. It's that trickle down effect to Kim Porter. So when you look at things in its totality, there are things about Diddy that I'm sure that Kim respected, and then there were things about Diddy that Kim didn't respect. And so when she sat down and analyzed who Diddy was, she finally figured out that Diddy wasn't shit and that she had gotten herself in some shit. And so when you take into account the amount of knowledge that Kim Porter had about Diddy's shady tactics, basically it put her in a bad predicament, man. There's a saying like, sometimes you don't want to know everything, because nobody can hold you accountable or responsible for something that you don't know. And Kim Porter absolutely knew Diddy's deepest and darkest secrets. And unfortunately, her knowledge of those secrets changed her life forever. Not for the good though. And so I ultimately believe that when Al B. Sure alluded to the fact that Kim Porter was running a marathon, I believe that Kim Porter was running to beat Diddy at his own game. And as a matter of fact, my sources tell me that Kim Porter was trying to run away from Diddy, but she was still running towards beating Diddy at his own game. And Diddy knew it. Now, another thing that I find interesting is the fact that Al B. Sure decided to speak out right in the midst of Diddy putting Kim Porter's mansion up for sale, right? It could have rubbed Al B. Sure the wrong way, because he's probably thinking like, look, you could be the main culprit to whatever happened to Kim Porter, and for you to put her house up for sale, he might be feeling some type of way. But I am hearing that Diddy is trying to unload this mansion really quick, really fast. And he slashed the price from $7 million to $5 million. And I'm hearing through my source that he's willing to go a little bit lower if he has to, just to get this mansion off of his hands. I wonder why it's such a rush to get rid of the mansion so quick. What's the problem, boy? Huh? What's going on, Diddy? Why you want to get rid of it so fast, right? Only God knows. And Kim Porter, right? And Al B. Sure too. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let this go. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this particular situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.